If you get easily distracted by your phone, this video is right for you. I've been struggling with this problem for years, and over the years I've came to some conclusions about the problem, and I found some really useful solutions to it. So in this video I would like to share them with you so that you too can stop this big problem. Alright, if this sounds interesting, let's get right into it. Okay, so first of all, there are two main problems that come out of using your phone too much and too often. The first is your brain simply gets overloaded with useless data. Now, not all of the data is useless, but a lot of it is not really needed. We do not really make a use of it, but we load our brain with those pictures of some random people from Instagram or some other app. We get some news about what's happening in places that we have never been to and don't really care about. We get all of that data that really doesn't allow your brain to function properly because it's just overloaded. You don't really notice this, but it is true, especially if you always check all of the social media and the news and what's happening around the world. You listen to all of those channels who tell you all of this information. It sounds interesting, it sounds exciting and useful, but it is not really that useful for you because you probably don't work with it, you probably don't make any money from it. And so what is really happening is you overloading yourself with some useless information. Now, the second problem that I find with using your phone a lot is that you tend to really stop being in the moment. Now, let me ask you this. If you are in a great place with nice people around you, but you are stuck in your phone texting somebody, will you really notice anything around you? Not really, right? So that's what I'm talking about. Your attention is on your phone, and that's why you don't really notice anything else. Attention is everything, and unless you pay attention to something, you won't experience it, even if it happens to you. Why do you think we aren't allowed to use our phones while driving? That's exactly the reason. You simply become a dangerous driver because your attention is focused on the wrong thing. You stop being active driver. You stop paying attention to the road. And so I'm sure you do not want to cause this kind of situation in your life where you are the driver basically of yourself and you don't pay attention to what's happening to you in real life and you focus on your phone, on something that happens somewhere else with some random people. Okay, that's an example of what happens with you when you really get stuck in your phone. You're like a driver who stops paying attention to the road, but the road is your life, okay? That's the way I put it. And so, look, we probably understand the issue, but you are waiting for the solution, right? And here I have a few important tips that you can really use and make sure that your phone stays away from you when you are going through an experience or when you are working or when you are relaxing. Okay, so the first thing that I want to say is that you need to keep your phone organized. And by that I mean you should really consider removing those apps that distract you a lot. For example, if you have developed the habit of automatically going to, when you unlock your phone, you automatically go to Instagram because your finger just taps on the icon. If that's you, then you should really remove that app to some other place where you won't see it, where you won't easily open it. And that's gonna help you a lot. You will not open it as often. I've tried this on myself and this works very well. Okay, when you don't see it, you will not want to open it. And if you really take your time to put the most important apps on the home page and just get rid of those distracting apps from your home page, that's already a big improvement. Now, what I also want to say here is that you should really consider just putting your phone away whenever you are communicating with somebody or whenever you are going out to some event such as a party. You do not want to miss all of what is happening. You do not want to miss all of the opportunities to enjoy the event and just spend the time on your phone. A lot of the times people go to restaurants or to the clubs and they are stuck in their phone. They record stories for their Instagram pages. They want to share it with other people, but they really miss the experience themselves, right? So, whenever you are about to go somewhere where you are going to meet people, where maybe it's work, maybe you want to have a productive day, you want to really focus on some things that you need to get done, then put your phone away. It will not distract you if you put it away in the bag somewhere further away. You will simply not see it and you will not really get distracted by the messages or calls. Now, calls might be important, but I think that if you just put away your phone for an hour and really focus on something, that's really important, because that hour will be super productive. And I mean, if you miss a call in just an hour, I don't think it's that big of an issue because you can call back, but you will have that hour of productive time which you will not want to miss. Trust me. It really, really works a lot in any sort of activity that you are doing, whether it's work, but whether it's relaxation, whether it's communication with people, whether it's art, whether it's your hobby. Just put your phone away and enjoy what you are doing. You'll be a lot more productive and you will enjoy what you do a lot more. Okay, so this is it for today. I hope these tips were useful for you. Try them out. Make sure to come back and write some comments. I want to see if they work for you just as they worked for me. And this is it for now. Thank you for your time. If you find this interesting, subscribe to this channel. And as always, see you in the next video.